one. And don't go like,
is it recorded?
no.
It is.
Hi, and welcome back to the Boyles. Today we have Mukundi on our channel, and I'll be putting a link below in the description box so that you can follow her. She does a pretty cool eyebrow tutorial. So if you have bad eyebrows, look to Mukundi for help with that. So today we're gonna film a video about
South Africans living in the UK.
That's right, South Africans living in the UK. Believe it or not, me and Mukundi were both born in Cape Town. I would never believe this because you don't sound Cape Townian. Tell them about your journey. How were you born in Cape Town? Why don't you sound Cape Townian? That's what we need to tell the viewers.
Wow. So
they might not believe me. They might not believe that you're actually South African. And people
Nobody ever does.
in our church probably don't even know that you're from South Africa.
Exactly. Well, once upon a time, just joking. Okay, so my dad's side of family, they're originally from South Africa, but then I grew up in Zim.
Yes.
And then I came to England.
And that is the end of the story.
Yeah.
So, differences about being from South Africa, living in the UK. Some of the major differences are, I think my first one was when I first came here, I used to say "yeah" quite a lot. And if I was chatting to someone, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's really cool, yeah." Like, and then people would be like, "Why do you say yeah?" Like, you know, we say yeah, and now I do say yeah, but it was like, I think people thought I was posh, but that's just what South Africans say, don't they?
They do, yeah, literally. It's normal to us, and then to you guys, it's like, what?
Yeah, why are you saying yeah? Like, are you posh? It's like, no, but I don't say anything. Do you say yeah anymore?
Sometimes it depends. It depends what I'm talking to. I feel like there's a time and a place for everything. Let's put it like that.
True.
Exactly.
What would you say is one of the differences for you?
Traffic lights.
Traffic lights.
Yeah, traffic lights.
Yeah,
In Africa,
definitely.
they're robots again.
They're called robots.
Yeah.
Like, why don't people call them robots here?
Exactly, because, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean traffic lights? Because it's like, it's an actual robot going.
Yeah, and that's confusing because then like you explain to a friend you're trying to get somewhere and you're like, oh, if you go to this robot and you turn right, and people are like, what are you talking about? And then you just sound like you're off the Big Bang Theory.
Exactly.
Whoa. Boom. Okay, another difference. What would you say?
We're talking about drawers.
Say it again.
Drawer. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correct.
I thought she was saying boerewors, but she isn't saying boerewors, which is another difference. She's saying
Drawer.
boerewors. Okay, explain boerewors.
Okay, so it's like made up of like cement, right? Cement, right? I think, yeah.
I mean,
cement. And then it's like, so we use it to like kind of like guide our houses, or should I say? It's like, you see how you have like fences and stuff like to cover your house. It was like that, but it was like made out of cement. Does that make sense? Yes. And we had like gate. You get to have like a gate with it. But here it's like.
So basically, all the houses are mostly surrounded by walls. Mostly.
Absolutely.
Okay. Another difference is biltong and boerewors.
Yes.
Just meat in general. I just think we have such a meat culture. Sorry for all the vegans and vegetarians who are watching this, but South Africa is quite a meat culture, and there is biltong, which is like kind of like beef jerky but way better.
Yeah.
And
it's dried as well.
It's dried meat, which sounds disgusting, but it's just
you have to try it before you say no.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
Not if you're vegan though. But
you know, let's try it.
but yeah. And then boerewors, yeah, that's biltong. But then boerewors is like sausage.
A nicer sausage.
Nice sausage, which is so good. What can you tell the difference to, Ezra? You've never been to South Africa.
Oh yeah.
Have you? Say hi. Who's that?
I'm smiling. I'm here for it. Chips. Crisps.
Oh, yeah. So basically, what English people will say, a packet of crisps. They're like, let's get a packet of crisps. In South Africa, you'd be like, oh, can I get a packet of chips? And like English people don't understand that they're like, chips are like from the fish and chip shop, like, but crisps, it's like a posh way of saying chips here. So yeah, we call chips just chips, and then hot chips.
The hot is the difference.
It's quite confusing now that I live in the UK, like now that I know that they are called crisps here. I feel like I can't go back to calling it chips.
I know what you mean. Like,
I feel like I can't go back.
And you're gonna go back and then you trying to sound extra.
Exactly. Like, oh,
oopsie,
trying to be a bit extra. Alright, another difference is cream soda.
Oh yeah. Oh,
like we were talking about this earlier, like cream soda in South Africa is probably really bad. It's very bad for you because it's got MSGs and additives, and it's bright green, and it's
everything
probably,
you don't want to put in your body.
It's probably not good for you, but it tastes amazing. And is that right, Ezra? And here in the UK, it's just, I don't know, it's very like vanilla-y. It's too vanilla-y and
it looks
too
like
healthy.
you've already put water in it, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm gonna sin, let me do it right. Okay, that sounds.
Whoa, girl. That's another video, okay? Anything else? Like, anything else to do with chocolate? We said chocolate. Yeah. Like, chocolate, why does chocolate taste better here?
I don't know, I think, because I like dark chocolate.
You like dark chocolate?
Exactly.
Is that an innuendo? I like dark chocolate. Okay, girl. What are you trying to tell me? I think maybe we should cut this out. Chocolate is definitely better here because I think in South Africa, to keep chocolate from melting, they put certain, I don't know if it's like a wax or something in the chocolate to stop it from melting, and it makes it,
it is hot.
It so makes it less creamy, I feel. It's more like waxy.
It's like you're having to suck on a sweet when you're eating it. It's not like here where you just touch it and it's like...
I love how you describe that. That's great. So yeah, that's the difference. I'm trying to think what else is different in South Africa compared to the UK. Obviously the weather. Although we have had a heat wave for the past 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's weird. We're not used to living in like hot weather anymore, especially like here.
I know, you're just so used to, you never know. That's the difference. Like in the UK, like, well, where we live in the Midlands, literally the weather changes from like second to second. So like, you have to like be able to dress for all seasons. Like in South Africa, you know, I'd wear one outfit in the day and like maybe a cardigan in the evening. But then like here, it'll be raining in the morning and you have like a rain jacket, your umbrella out. Then summer comes by lunchtime and you're like, I'm sweating. And you put like, you know, take this off, take the layers off. You just layer up in England. And then at nighttime, like, you know, blizzard comes and you're like, ah! So something else that is different besides the weather is...
You can't just leave your bag anywhere.
Yeah, okay, so you get super paranoid when you're from South Africa. So when you're living in the UK and me and Mukundi go out for lunch, our handbags are not just like visibly seen. They're like, you know, they're somewhere either close to your body or you're clutching it because you just think, I'm gonna get robbed.
In your bag.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So I think you're a lot more cautious and safety conscious. Like, you know, I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, I think I'm a bit paranoid. I think I'm more paranoid.
It makes you paranoid.
Yeah, like if I'm walking by myself, I'm always like checking around, seeing if there's like anybody following me. Like, this is constant paranoia when you live in South Africa, but I think it's really safe here. Obviously, you know, it's not that I leave my door open or, you know,
You're still cautious, but just not like as much. You know?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a bit more relaxed, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Hey. Sorry. Something else that's different, being a South African living in the UK, fruit and vegetables. Don't you think like fruit tastes way better from South Africa?
It does. I feel like it's more organic than here.
Yeah, I just feel like fruit is so much sweeter and it's like just juicier. And then when I came here, I just remember like eating a watermelon and just feeling like,
pizza.
This is like a watermelon.
I know it's not fruit or veggie, but like
pizza.
Yeah. Pizza back home is much nicer.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Debatable. Okay, maybe no, you're right.
Exactly.
I think food in general. Alright, so the final difference that we're going to talk about living in the UK as a South African, because there's probably loads of things. Like, if you come to the UK, you're going to find loads of different ways of living, and do you know what I mean though?
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be probably lots of differences, but we're only focusing on a few. And one of the last things that we probably think is different is, okay, no, two things. Fashion.
Oh, yes. Oh my, just wait to
fashion is so much better in the UK. Like, I would literally, I remember when I was visiting, we keep saying literally.
Sorry.
I'll look people hate that. Some people on the internet really hate that, so sorry if we keep saying that.
I'm not sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I shouldn't really say it because this is literal. But
exactly.
But honest, we keep saying honestly. I keep saying
this to you. Okay, words to say.
Honestly and literally is our favorite words to say.
Exactly.
But and exactly. We keep saying that.
Oh wow. Like every time we say literally or like
are you American now?
Oh
girl, why are we saying it? Why are we so annoying? One of the other differences about living in the UK is fashion. I feel like South Africa is sometimes like a little bit slow on some trends.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're shopping at the waterfront in Cape Town.
Then don't sit down.
Don't sit down. Just, like, I feel like I just had no fashion sense. I mean, I was a thrifter. I love charity shops and thrift stores in South Africa. But I just feel like fashion is a bit more accessible here. Like, if you want to look cool, you can do it cheaply.
That is very true. You can make anything. Does that make sense?
I mean, you can still do that in Africa, but I think they're slightly ahead here.
Yeah. Back home, it's like you have questions. No offense, but you have questions. But it's understandable, yeah.
Okay, and then the last difference we were saying was we feel like South Africans, we're just a different bunch of people. Like maybe you're English and you're watching this and you think South Africans are very blunt or straight to the point, or maybe driven and like too ambitious. I think sometimes that's just a cultural thing.
It really is, because it's like everybody.
I'm not everybody, but everybody. Do you know what I'm saying?
That explanation. That's the one.
Like, I just feel like sometimes Makundi would say South Africans are a bit extra or bougie.
Yeah.
We're so bougie, baby. We're so bougie.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We don't apologize for that.
We don't apologize. We just sometimes say what we think, or we come across really blunt, or sometimes our humor can be at the expense of other people.
Literally, and to us it's okay. It's like we get it, but like other people are like, this is a bit offensive. Like you'd be like, you hurt my feelings. I'm like, okay.
I think my whole high school experience was people ripping each other off.
Yeah, literally.
It's like what they call banter here. Like we had banter, or we roasted each other.
It was like, that's like your daily life. My words just kind of like vomit, not by choice.
5 minutes later.
We're loud.
Is that a generalization though? Like, are South Africans just loud? Because I know some introvert Africans.
I'm an introvert sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I think like, I don't know if this is a personality thing. I can turn it up and then turn it down.
Yeah, when we're around each other.
Oh, girl.
It's a mistake. Don't
like,
do that.
Like if we go to church, we'll just be like 0 and then we see each other, we're like, ah! And then everyone else is just like, good day, sir. No, I'm joking. They're not like that, but good day, sir. Pleasantries.
Got your attention.
We're just making things up. We're like, South Africans are the best people in the world.
Facts.
Have you ever been asked when you moved here, did you have like lions and elephants walking around you?
Like seriously? And I'm like,
yes,
yeah.
I rode an elephant to school every day. Come on, guys.
With, you know, my pet lion.
I know, yeah. You had a pet lion called Simba. I rode an elephant called Jaja.
I didn't have one.
To school.
I had 2.
Whoa, 2 lions, 2 pet lions. That's pretty incredible. So yeah, people sometimes generalize when you're from South Africa and they think like you've lived in the bush all your life. Do we look like we've lived in the bush?
Exactly. Like really, I'm just gonna run with the lion.
Some mornings,
one in my house.
Some mornings we do, but today hopefully not. So like people, when I first came here, I don't know if this happened to you, but people were like, do you speak South African?
Yeah, or African.
Yeah, it's like, aren't there like loads of different languages in Africa? Like, you know,
Africa. Let's start with
like you don't speak Africa and you don't speak South African. Yeah. Like we speak English. We can speak English in South Africa.
Yes.
Which is what we are doing now for anyone watching this video. And then there are other languages. Some people speak Afrikaans. It's not South African. It's just Afrikaans, which derives from Dutch or potentially German.
Yeah.
Don't ask me too many facts about that. But then there are loads of African languages like Zulu, Sotho, Shona, Xhosa. Oh, girl, Xhosa. And we both like the click.
Don't mess with us. Just joking. But no.
Alright, seriously. So if you want to follow Makundi's channel, please go check the description below. We hope you enjoyed our video and all the extraness and weirdness. And yeah.
English is not my first language. That's the other thing.
What's your first language?
Good question. Actually, English, unfortunately, because apparently when I started speaking, it was English.
So your first language isn't English, but it's English?
Yeah, it's African English.
What's African English?
Different English.
It's like
American English.
If you speak African English, please comment below. I'd love to hear what that's about. Because I'm not sure.
It's more like American because it's like we watch more like American things back home. Like, it's not like British English.
Yeah.
It's more American English. So I call that African English.
Interesting. So please comment below, let us know what you think, or if you have any differences if you're a South African living in the UK. Otherwise, see you soon. Hopefully we'll do another joint video sometime.
Yeah.
Because this has actually been fun. And I'm sorry that Ezra's not really talking much today. I think he's a little bit camera shy, so. But from the both of us, bye! See you later!
What you doing? But no, I wasn't done waving. Don't carry on.
Hey! Hey! Oh, single ladies.
My husband is on his way.
Is he?
He just doesn't know that.
You're watching this video, please be on your way because you're late.
Too late!
This is not TIA, okay? This is Africa timing. Makundi needs a husband here now.
I am so done. It's not my fault.